Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last Facebook live of the week with a very, very special guest. Today is absolutely crazy and genial. It's Petar Maric from Serbia. Hello, Petar.
Hello, nice to see you again, and it's my big pleasure to be part of your special internet show.
Yeah, so yeah, we had this kind of experience, I remember, during the World Accordion Day, something like years ago, when we were just speaking about that a few minutes before. So we have just so many jokes.
Scandal, but okay. Okay. Yeah.
No, but
the life is full of scandals, so what can you do?
Yes. I have nothing against that, and I encourage you to continue. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us, now you are where? In Serbia?
Okay. Currently, in this moment, I am in Serbia. Almost every day working at my home, cleaning garden, giving lessons for the online accordion academy from America. Also, I'm working on a new CD. I'm using this time to when we have to stay at home. Stay at home, everybody.
I missed you.
Yes, of course. And I'm using this time to do what I can't do in the days when I am traveling, because the last 2 or 3 years I was 10 months in a year all around. So I'm using this break for myself and to concentrate on something new. And finally, I must tell you that finally I'm so happy that I have time to do something, because when you are always on tour, you have a little time for improvement, for real work, and work on something new. So now I really have time and time to give to myself and work on something new. So I'm really happy about that.
Yeah. I was thinking about that regarding you, because I know what is your schedule all the time in the year, and I know how perfectionist you are when you prepare something. So I prepared for you a list of videos that some you don't know.
Can I tell you just something? Excuse me.
Yes.
I must tell you that
Serbian people do what they want.
I'm using this time to also spend some time with my family, and I must tell you, they are really nice people.
He finally discovers his family after some years.
Yes, super nice people. Yeah, very good.
Yes, okay. But 2 months will not be too much. It's okay.
So it's already too much. Yeah.
It's already too much. I was sure. So, okay, so I just say hello to the people who are already on the chat, with Denis Gadalam from, I think, Czech Republic, Stoyan Kalevanov, of course, from Bulgaria, Alexander Marinov, also Bulgaria, Michael Baskarad from Bosnia.
I must send one very good hello to Angel Marinov, who wrote one super nice piece dedicated to me, and I must this time give him one hug and thank you very much, my friend. When this will be over, I will play your composition with big pleasure. Thank you so much again.
Okay, message is done. Hello, Darko Michevski also, and Menijo from Portugal. Darko Michevski, a friend of you, Hermenegildo, sorry, Guerreiro, from Portugal. Raduratoy, Mireille Dugas, hello. Okay, so we will listen a little bit music before. The first is like an anecdote, because we met together in Dunajska Streda or something like that. This I remember our first meeting in Dunajska Streda for one festival.
2006?
Yeah, something like that. And it's funny because on this small city I met you, Pligovka, and Jérôme Richard, not the same year. Jérôme Richard I really met in Dunajska Streda during one Coupe Mondiale, and we had a lot of fun, and then after arrived the life and yoo-hoo, all the competition. And I remember that we had the first lesson together there in Dunajska Streda, and it was supposed to be for variété, but that man is extremely professional and not debile at all. And when he listened to me, he said, "But Fred, why we don't do that in classical?" I said, "Bravo." And I remember we met a few days or months later in Klingenthal, and we had a few lessons before Klingenthal, and you are such exceptional crazy boys that you said, yeah, I want to do it, and change it. So I have a small part of John Gart And
Yeah.
and in a few, because before it was a little bit on the spirit of classical. You have been all the time very crazy, super artist, talent, it's yours. But sometimes what we do in classical, we don't do in variety. So, or on contrary. So you adapt it you so fast. And I have that first example, Petar Maric Scherzo, John Gart. Ready, ladies and gentlemen? Ta-da!
Yes.
Oh. So it was just a small extract for this John Gart. It was just the real beginning of you on this variété competition. I think it was your first variété competition, isn't it?
First variety competition and first prize.
And first prize, yeah, of course. I wanted to finish on that. And I remember this anecdote that I was with Grayson Masfield, who was my current student at that time. And I spent more time with you than with Grayson. He was not so happy at that time. And especially after the result. It's life, my friend. And after that, you understood the things very fast on many things. And there is one Maestro Maric plays Pondicherry Tango. I think it's in Finland.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing, this Pondicherry Tango from Jérôme Richard. Okay, but it was not Prix Musical, but because after I have some Prix Musical. You were a special guest for something, no?
No, it was competition, Primo Musical.
Ah, okay. So I didn't recognize. Okay. So hello, Fabien Danilo, Sergio Sampoli from South Africa, Willy Abaro, Adriano, Maria, Lucie, Grandjean, Raoul Varelli. I think it's South America. And Misa Jovanovic, friend of you. Okay, we just listen now this Pondicherry Tango. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. Something.
Petar Maric.
Have a look to that crazy boy. Salut Jackie Lafont. Have a look. I will call the orchestra. Primus Ikalinen 2014. Such a power, such an energy is absolutely impressive. Hello, Jean-Paul Delmas, Vasily Yurchenko, and Konstantin Fulgerica, Lucien Schmidt, Gizwin, Igor Sayenko, Arnaud Bouissou. Just one thing I like to say to you, but in case you want to help us to promote that Facebook Live and the promotion of this young artist, please just share on Facebook. It just take 1 second and it's done, and thank you very much for that. Jonas Vosbutas, the best of the best, Petar Maric. And where can I find note of this tango? Ostap Greenash, honestly, you have the notes of that tango? I would dream to have the note of that tango. No, they don't exist.
Really.
They don't exist.
I remember that was some written scores, but I don't have any.
Yeah, that's a mystery because he wrote that, Jérôme Richard wrote that for himself first, and after Grayson Mansfield wanted to play it, and he began to play it and just see shit with nothing, and he just that hear and copy.
Yes. Believe me, when I want to play this, even in these days, I listen my recording and remember.
I'm not surprised, my friend. It's great. Okay, so
But always I like to change something, you know me.
yeah.
Now I must upgrade because that was 2 years ago. Now I must do better. So.
Okay. Yeah, it's like that all the time for everything. At what age did you begin accordion?
Oh, that is a good question. I started to play when I was 5 years old. Before 5 years old, I didn't know about anything. So let's say I play accordion all my life. Then I started my education with in Serbia with Professor Alexander Nikolic. Then I went to France with Mr. Frederic Deschamps. And then I want to say something different than probably all the people say in this lives. I want to give one advice for young people and for the people. I want just to share my impression after so many years being competing in accordion world and playing concerts all around the world. Competition are important for targets to press you to practice more. But real competition starts after your competitions. Because to come and to stay in the first place, of course, is difficult, but there are many people that come and stay in the first place. But even more difficult and the real challenge in the life is to stay in this world in the top.
Yeah, I agree totally, my friend. It's such an important message. Really, you are so true. But it's like at school, you know, this exam at school at 18 that we need to have, and not only to be first, but after life begin, after that.
You know what I would like to say? I would like to say that when you have target to win competition, that is the target that many people have. And if you have your target to finish your university, that is target that is by another's, by social environment. But after that, you make your target.
Of course.
And that is the point where so many people are lost.
Yeah, of course. But this is, my friend.
You must make your targets, what you want to do.
Yeah.
You have your targets, you just work and do.
Yeah, but it's natural selection, you know, absolutely natural selection. Yeah. And
since the first day until the last day is always selection.
Yeah, exactly. And with competition, some people can stay 10 years competing on the same category and they don't win, but they can compete again because they play not so good sometimes. But if you make one bad concert and two bad concerts now with people with telephone and Facebook Live, goodbye. Ciao.
One-way ticket. Arrivederci, Roma.
So speaking about competition, when I wanted to make the playlist of Petar Maric, in general, I'm afraid that I will not find enough material. I have material for 3 Facebook Live. So, okay, 3 Facebook Live minimum. Yes, of course, because you have so many on YouTube, you take care so much on the good way of your image. You made so many international competition, not so many, but so many good, that were at that time that we have videos, because before you was not so obvious to have videos of that, because of time. And you have three different life with variété, classical, and electronic, let's say. So we will see these three live tonight, but not all, of course, because we cannot. I don't want to make small. I want to make the best sample, but it's difficult to say which is the best. So we will see now again Ikalinen, because we will go on the historical, on the years, okay? And this Kurva Mala, no?
Yes.
Yes. No, I know it's Jedna Kuramala. That's it.
Jedna Kuramala.
Okay. But with my friend from Balkan, I say Kurva Mala. They will understand. Have a look. My friend. You remember how you were dressed on this Kurva Mala round?
Yes, silver. I still have this silver shirt in my.
This silver shirt was mine, no?
Yes.
Yeah, it was from an Italy festival, and they gave to us, and after we leave the Italian festival with the shirt, and finally you had it. So have a look, it's like Cosmonaut is absolutely incredible on the Jedna Kuramala. Kurvamala.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And it's not finished. That is good. That is something so many remembers. Peter, so I must say to you, Peter, something that surely you have been one of the top talented students I had in my life. When I say student, I don't have students. I meet some people for a period of 1, 2, 3, 6 years, depend. Okay, sometimes some months it's enough. People understand it's perfect. When I see you playing, you have still everything, but everything. It looks like I read my book. All the position of the fingers, all the movements that you go around. I try to teach that so many people. Imagine that they do during competition. They stop competition and they stop to do. And make mistakes. Bravo. Bravo, bravo. So, yeah, it's this example. It's a good example to follow when you want to learn one movement. Have a look. Fingers like that and like that. They never move. Never. Bravo.
I must tell that what we learn and what everybody learn by the time, and for example, by the time that they spend with their teacher, this is not the end. You must upgrade always, because sometimes if you want to improve yourself, you must know what is your defect. For example, the tennis player, when they have a very bad serve, he must practice on serve to improve that part. So that's why it's important to know what are your defects and work on it. And also, after the competition and everything, if you want to improve yourself, you still must continue to look. And I am personally very criticized for myself, and I like always to look my videos and to compare and look all the positions. And all your life you have a place to improve yourself and to add something more and to maybe invent some more technical exams to improve your technique and for everything. Because I must say that people can't stop. People must continue to improve always, 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 and to see what they can do better. This is my point of view.
You're right. Until the life slow you down. And this is absolutely genial. Something that you don't...
This is something that I don't know still.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to say to you. Now you don't have to focus on that. But I am sure that you will never be like this debile top model who are top model until the moment they are dead. But and in the life, of course, people who have a brain like you, who are professional like you, always have an evolution, and it's a fantastic example. As you said before, it's not only the fact to win competition, it's the fact to stay the best after. And we have not so many people who live with their playing in the world. Okay, so I mean, not in a.
I must tell something regarding this question.
A serious conversation with Serbian.
Some people that want to live from playing accordion, they must understand that they must offer to this world something new. If you want to do what was people doing last 50 years, you cannot expect that everybody in the world would like you because you are so special. You are center of the world. No. You must offer something different. You must make your own stamp that everybody recognizes you and everybody wants something different. Also, you must create your personal style, personal way, and most important of everything is build good relation with people. You can be the best accordionist in the world and don't build good relation with the people. They will invite you once and ciao.
Yeah.
So must continue, offer something new, make good relation with the people, and you must stay in this world.
Yeah.
If you are too proud, if you think that you are superstar of the world, you win few competitions and you think that you can do for 1 or 2 years, that is maximum. After arrive others that will win all the competition. If you don't use your chance, ciao, bye bye.
Yeah, you're right. So one second, there is Gerald Arena who say we don't understand nothing because he's French. So it's a pity that you don't understand because it's such a good message. Perhaps I will be obliged to invite him for the French version on the morning, and I will translate in France one of the next weeks, because now I cannot translate in France, but it's so interesting. I have something before, yeah, now you were speaking about this new thing, so I want to show the new things, but before that, I really would like to show to the people that don't know you on classical, on really pure classical, and especially I choose one. We will not listen all, because after this Facebook Live, all the playlist of tonight, I will publish all these YouTube links on my Facebook page. And the people can have all the full YouTube links, okay, all the music. But I want to show one of these Bach. I don't know where I put my paper here. Anyway, it's there. And it's so musical. And this is something that, because we worked on that so much, but we always have the defect of our qualities. And when someone is so energetic like him and so talented and everywhere, to calm them down, to play something with control of one sound was not easy. But he's intelligent, he has his sensibility. It was not his first quality, it's the first quality. I remember you when you were 18, you were like a bomba. And you won all the junior class, of course, because you were like that. And now I want absolutely to share with our friends this prelude. No, it's a suite in D minor, sarabande. Yeah, it's such a nice remember. Have a look. Have a look at the position of the hand. That was just a small extract, just to see how deep and sensitive you are. It's absolutely amazing. It's crazy. So, of course, just after that, I want to listen impasse, the end of the fourth movement, just to contrast, because... And when I listened this IT this afternoon, I was crying. I promise. You know me, I'm sensitive, but I was crying because your IT is something. But it's too long, so I just have a small part of impasse. And hello, Caroline Linon. There is also, I saw, Silva Scanderi. Oh, hello. You know Silva? No. Okay, you will meet her soon. So, first movement from Frank Angelis. I just make a selection of the last 2 minutes. It's from your victory in Castelfidardo competition. Have a look at this energy and this Belochek and this runs. Hello, Marcela. Yes, my friend, when we know that this is one of the most difficult pieces to play on our repertoire, I mean, physically and technically, it's one of the... to play it good, it's very, very difficult.
And also, most important, that people don't understand. I was working, I must tell you one one sentence. I was working a few days ago with one guy who is playing full impasse. And I must tell to people one advice general for all impasse if they want to play a full composition in a full, because impasse is composition of condition. Not one movement, but for all four movements. And when you practice this composition, my advice is to separate all the parts that are difficult, practice them very slowly with all the exercise, but also most important is that you play all four movements in a row. Boom, 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 boom. All four movements, like with this equal pause between the movements. So you play all four movements just to have reflex and have condition to play all four movements. Because it's very important, because if you play just one, you have a condition for one. If you play first and then stop, and then play after 1 hour the last, no. You must build your condition and your reflex for all four movements in a row.
Yeah.
That is most important.
You need
in the full tempo, like in the competition, like in the concert.
Yeah. But when it's ready, don't push the people to try it before it's ready, because you know what they do in general. They try to play as...
I said first prepare the difficult part.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so I just have one question regarding one anecdote with your previous video with your trouser. You remember that black trouser?
I still have them.
Really? And how many?
I saved them for my personal museum one day.
How many years you make only concert and competition with that trouser? You remember?
10.
10 years. 10 years without changing the trouser, and you don't imagine what was under the trouser. It was some other trouser and other underwear. And you don't have that anymore, no?
No.
Before,
Now I'm normal.
it's normal. No, before he had something like 2, 3, 4, 5 t-shirts, 3 underwear, 2 trousers, pair of socks, 5. No, I'm not joking. It was okay. I accept that.
Wait a moment.
And now he's normal. Okay.
Don't listen to him, please. I never have in my life 2 or 3 trousers. I only have one, and one like it is now. Don't listen to him.
No, wait. Okay. I think they will trust me, not you. Okay, so, and why and when, what was the anecdote to go from this world of classical and varietés, that was your general studies at that time, to this electronic new repertoire?
Okay. First reason, because I won all with the classical and almost all with varieté, so I didn't have a right to compete again. But I was hungry for more competition and for new challenges, so that's why I met this fantastic guy, Marco Cinaglia.
Yes.
Him one hug, good friend of mine, and thank him for everything. Also, I started to investigate about these electronic things, and it's really difficult to really understand. It took a lot of work and some years to really understand electronic accordion. And in these days, how to say, I have many things to offer. This is important also. I can play classical, I can play varieté, I can play electronic, and this is important. Is for example the same if you come to shop. If you come to shop and you want to buy one thing, you just go there for one thing. If you go to shop where you can buy everything, I am your shop where you can buy everything.
Serbian way. It's typically Serbian. It's perfect. I love that. Wow. Yeah, you're right. You always have some anecdote very efficient.
Yes, you go to shop, you want to buy everything in one shop. I am that shop.
Yeah, he's a supermarket of the concert, according to his concert player. Oh, we have a big hug for you and for me from Jorge Alves from Portugal.
Of course. Amigo, un beijinho para ti. Ciao.
Grande
para tua família toda.
So he wrote Petar Maric, grande espectáculo.
Espectáculo sempre.
Okay, so we were speaking about that digital accordion, and I have one of my favorite before I met the other composition you did, but my favorite from the beginning was Tangotronic. Be prepared psychologically, take a little bit less sound of your computer. If you have headphone, be careful, it can hurt. It's a totally crazy project. It comes from Poland, but it totally revisit all the things. Let's see this Maestro Maric playing Tangotronic. Ready? Woo! Be careful. with the chicken at the end, it's perfect. Wow. And you are not afraid, my friend, that if some child who don't play music already listen to your music, they will think that you are too much modern?
No. I am more afraid when somebody buy my CD and he is over 65 years old and put strong volume. I'm afraid for him.
No, but you understood that it was a joke, no? Because in general, the child listen accordion and say, "This is for my grandfather." But when they look at that, no, it's too much modern for me. So that way, and imagine you just begin to play this kind of electronic instrument, and you go to Coupe Mondiale and you play that. And you play that, which is a revolution on the accordion as well. Because at the beginning of this electronic accordion, everybody played the variété pieces or some classical pieces with the electronic sounds. That was a huge mistake.
Something what I wanted to say to you. Many people are reproducing what already exists in the same way.
Exactly.
This is the way that you are just repeating what many others did. If you want to be really unique and new and modern and everything, you must invent your own rules. Don't respect so many rules. Invent your rules.
Yes, I remember this attitude when you were in my house.
Yes. My ideas are much better than
the composer.
And yours, Sebastian Bach.
I must say that anecdote because it was genial. And Peter, sometimes when he learns the things, he wants to do very fast. Hello, Korea, Julia Kim. And he wants to do the things, I cannot say, very fast. And sometimes you can make a small mistake when you learn something in Scarlatti. It's ta-ta-ta-ta, and you learn ta-ta-ta-ta. And after, it's so much genius of reflex, because talent is reflex, that you cannot change. So I remember we had to deal. So you accept to do that, but not that. It was some deals incredible. And one day, with compromise. Oh, with Serbian is deal, it's not compromise. Yeah. And one day, this anecdote is with Frank Angelis' composition, Impasse. In one moment, he was playing the wrong octave. And all the time, when he makes something mistake on the text, he say like a joke, but a Serbian joke, okay? But my ideas are much better than the composer. What?
Excuse me, Fredo. What do you have against Serbian people? We won half of the world competitions in all categories.
Yeah.
Without us, all the competitions will go down.
But
so you must treat us much better.
I don't speak bad about Serbian. I even invite them. No, I just say that you have huge temperament and it's genial. So anyway, it's positive, of course. And just I finished a small anecdote with Frank Angelis. Frank Angelis came and make a masterclass in my house for you, for Grayson, for coloscopy, for Kolowski, sorry, that will stay forever. Okay, hello Kolowski. Okay, it was not a joke in purpose. And the composer Frank Angelis said to him, "But Petar, you made a mistake here. It's not the right octave." And Frank Angelis said, "Can you play again, please?" And Petar play again, and the composer Frank Angelis said, "It's even better with this octave." And Petar said to me, "You see, Fred, you see, my idea much better than the composer." And since that time, I say, okay, do what you want. Anyway, you already won all competition, and after that, you go only in electronic, and you did exactly what you want in electronic. Ciao, rules, okay?
I was free.
Yeah. So, of course, Stoyan Karavanov understood the game of coloscopy. Bravo, you want a medal? Can you speak about this project, Maestro and Wolf, Asturias?
That was okay. I have one very good friend, long life friend, that I am his best man, like godfather now for his wedding, and we know each other for many years. We spent many days and nights together, like friends. And he is very good piano player, so we came to the idea, okay, let's do some song together, and then we make our special arrangement of that famous song from Isaac Albeniz. And I think we again did something different and with some special stamp, and I hope that people recognize that and be like
to recognize,
Really?
for sure. Yeah, of course. We listen immediately, and they will write on the chat if they like or not, of course.
Okay.
From the beginning, it's written only wow, wow, genial, incredible. He's not from this planet, blah blah blah. Yes, of course. And it's also the movie is impressive because all is so professional. Like Petar Maric, everything, every details. Look. Yes, génial. Exactly what is written on the chat. Génial. Hello, Daniel Piller. So, yeah, of course, it's a Balkan family. So, there is some things that I learned from your countries, not only Serbia, but in general. It's this attitude that will be the subject of the pedagogical part just after. Because you don't know, but on this TV show, we make first a special guest artist, and after there is 1 minute teleshopping with a big deal of the month, of the day, sorry. And after I make a small pedagogical part, and this small pedagogical part will be about the head movement, about the velocity. And that comes from my first Serbian contact with Blagojevic. I remember at that time when I saw them playing and with temperament, the pianists you played with make exactly the same movements that you do, you too, and so many people who have very good talent, I repeat that talent is movement and reflex, they all the time do that. But for people who don't do this naturally, if you just add that to your playing, you will see that it will make the fingers faster. So I just have now a last selection for you. Really did such nice messages for people in general, and especially for young generation of people who are practicing accordion for competition. Do you have something like a last message you would like to say before I say go?
Okay. The last message is that everybody, this is not just for musicians, this is for everybody. Everybody that want to be successful in their profession. Make your, you cannot, so this is my sentence, you cannot plan your next 10 years if you don't plan your days today. My idea is that give a message to everybody to make their targets for today, for next 10 days, for next 10 years, for next life. So make your targets, all the targets, what you want to do now, tomorrow, in 7 days, in 10 days, in 10 years, and then follow the rules.
Bravo. Yeah. I don't remember that you were so mature, my friend. Please, it's genial.
Yeah, we didn't really stay many times together in the last, 10 years.
Yeah. We all the time meet after your concert, and I'm like the groupie who want to say hello, and after I leave, and we don't see. But it's very impressive the way you go. It's like the good wine.
The real evolution is in movement. So everybody that moves evolve. And in last 10 years, I was moving a lot and traveling a lot. I met a lot of different people, and I had to deal with all the differences in this world. So let's say I'm not really old, but I learned something from that.
Yeah, and you learn very fast in general, and you have been always like a sponge. That have been always one of your best quality. You have this fantastic temperament, but your intelligence to be like a sponge. Everything you get, you have. You just have this information. You make few hours to associate, assimilate, and after you have forever.
And you know what I like to say the most about me? I'm not talented for music. I am talented for life.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yes, that's the best definition and the last word from Petar Maric today. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to...
It was my big pleasure to be part of your show. Thank you so much, and thank you, I must tell you, thank you for promoting accordion in the best possible way. And these lives are for the people must understand. You get advices from the best possible people in this world for free.
Cool. Thank you very much.
So, thank you very much.
Petar, bye. Bravo.
Bye-bye.
Such temperaments, genius of life. Okay, the last composition I want to listen from him, it's Slavic Blood, of course, Slavic Blood. We will listen a little bit now, and after, at the end, I will put again, but it's brilliant, like everything from Petar. Yep, that was Petar Maric. So, of course, just after that Facebook Live, I will publish all the YouTube links and you have the total YouTube links. So, now I will call our friend from France, from the music shop, La Clé de Sol, on Skype, because he has a special deal. Every night and every morning from 11 to 12, we make a special discount, very important. Today is minus 20% from Honor Accordeon. So it's this deal are very interesting, and we sold already 5, I think, during the beginning of that actions on Facebook Live. Adam, Zvabo, hello, thank you. Adam, if you want, we could make something with you like that next week. Contact me. I don't know if you're still there, but contact me. Salut Christian. Hello Christian.
Hello.
So, I will show the picture first, and you can speak in English with your best English with the deal of the evening. Go. Okay, no, don't go. Yeah, so that is the instrument of the deal. It's a instrument with 3 voices on the right hand. You have 2. Adam Zvabo, you were there. Okay, we do together prepare a selection of YouTube links. Send to me. I know that you made so many great TV shows, singing also, but playing accordion. So I want to make something with you. That instrument is 3 voices on the right hand, no casotto, just 1 bassoon, 2 eighths, 1 16, 96 basses, color is gray matte, and the bellow, I will show you exactly what is on the bellow, because it's quite interesting, the effect, we don't see it on the picture, but it's that, okay, you see that on the bellow, and it's quite unusual. And now the new politic of the Honor accordion for the design is very simple. We look for a visual, and we put the visual on the bellow, and after we paint the instrument regarding the colors, of course, of the visual. Great. So now you speak about the price, or you want me to say it?
Au lieu de 7 700 €, il est à 5 775.
Okay, it's such a nice language. So instead of 7,700 euros tonight, with discount of minus 25%, so for this French variety accordion, it's 5,775 euros. Okay, so you have a 2,000 euro discount for tonight, which is not nothing. Bravo Christian, nous dit Madame Lolo. Okay, so thank you very much, Christian. It was the minute of Christian. Tomorrow morning you will send to me what you want to make like daily deal. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Good evening. So we are already 9 o'clock, so I wanted to show you something more, but perhaps it's not now the time. I will show you later. I will just the small pedagogical things before the speech chat quiz. I just adjust. Yes, I know I don't have any more hairdresser. Okay, so it will be worse and worse. What I was speaking about with movements, you know that the movement makes the sound. We have some connection with nervous muscles and tendons on the body. Here, exactly on the neck, you have the connection of all tendons and all the electric system of the body. Many artists who play fantastically good and fast, they are absolutely active on the movement of their body more than of the fingers, because more you play fast, less you need to move the fingers, of course. Thank you, Stoyan, for the beautiful shirt. So the idea is, when you want to play something fast, something like that, you should move the neck, very, very small movement, not like a débile, of course, but something like, whoa, did you listen, the difference? Just because I make electricity there, this electric system here develop electricity on your whole body. It's like if you put 2 fingers and put on the electric plug. Don't try. But, Tiago Ignacio, yes, you remember that exercise from Portugal. That electricity, if you put 2 fingers on the plug, you will have all extremities will make something like that, okay? It's the same with accordion. If you are here and you play without any movement, fast you are. Okay, it's like my face expression is on my fingers. Okay. If I am active, and Mireille Dugard, tu vas voir demain, on va parler de ça, ça va beaucoup te plaire, ça va faire un accélérateur génial. So it's a real accelerator. You just make one group, the first group you want to play fast, you do it. You do it first slow, with small movement of head, very energetic like that. Hello, Piotr. And after, you make the same with, okay? Just tagadada. If first, before you play with your finger, you just say it with onomatopoeia, tagadada. Tagadada is cool because when you say ta, it's the movement of the tongue is in front. Ta, in front, up. Ga is up but down. Da is in front, down. That means it's 3 different movements. It's like if you use 3 different fingers, that one, to play faster instead of playing fast with 1 finger. It makes sense, no? So, if you want to play fast, first understand fast. If you want to understand fast, speak fast. Why Chinese people are so fast with accordion? Because when they speak, the way they move, the way they think, they speak very, very fast. Serbian people, they speak so fast. Instead of that, French people, nous on parle tranquillement, on a le temps, on aime bien, on regarde le soleil, les amis, tout ça. Okay? So it's not at all the same culture, not the same movement, not the same way of thinking. But if you want to play some Serbian music or some Russian music, you have to move like them, because movement makes a sound. I repeat, to train that, you just have to make some. Okay? And then it makes electricity on your finger. If you play like it will make blah. If you play like this, it will make that sound. Okay? I hope you understand. I know that it's easy. Salut Michel Gachet. It's easy to say that like that, but it's not easy to do it because it's a new reflex that you have to practice with exercises. Slowly try to find the exact movement you need from the neck, and after you are super fast. Okay, and now it's time to go to the speed chat quiz. So be careful, ladies and gentlemen. This morning we had the final of the month. So we had a winner, Arnaud Buissou, this morning, who won. He has been selected one Saturday. Every Saturday we have one selected. And after 4 Saturdays, 1 month, we make the super final with these 4 people. Today is the end of the first week of the International Speed Chat Quiz. De rien pour l'électricité, mon ami. Salut André Beceda. Hello. So, the question of the night is a little bit strange, but we had a very strange and amazing artist, so of course it's about the artist. I told that he had some habit to wear some clothes, some several underwear, several shirts, several trousers. I remember one of the trousers was for my equestrian things. After he has this trouser that he made this competition, always one concert or competition, never he used another trouser. How many years he kept that trouser? Ta-da! I just need a number. How many years he played with this trouser, only with this trouser in competition? And the first one who arrived on the chat is the winner of the day, not of the week, of the day, because we need one more for today. Alexander Marinov. So Alexander Marinov, I think you are already selected from the week. Wait, I will check. Wait. So I see Alexander Marinov say, Herminio say, Laurence Brassard say, and Mireille Dugard say. Okay, so I just checked because now I don't remember, but I wrote, of course, everything. So now we just make the question for Saturday, okay? Because I made mistakes this morning already. So I have for the speed chat quiz, Monday was Stoyan, Laurence Tuesday, Marinov Wednesday, Mireille Dugard Thursday, so Herminio Friday. So I wait another answer because you already all played. Stoyan, you were not selected. Yes, Stoyan were selected. So no, Mireille Dugard. Yes, Stoyan Karavanov 5. No. You had the right answer, my friends. But you are all already selected, and I don't have any more answers. Marinov first. Liz Finch. Brava! Liz Finch, you saved the situation. Yes, Liz Finch. Petar Maric kept this trouser 10 times and you are the only one who was not already selected. So I write here, then I'm sure. Okay, Saturday. Ta-da! It's Liz Finch from United States of America. Finch. Okay. Now the next question is for the final of today, you win or a pair of straps like that. Okay, that is genial. I explain every day, but you have fantastic free down from the shoulders. You are not killed by the things and the straps, and it's like seat belt. Okay, so all the accent you do on your left arm, you will never have absorption over the power and the accent by the depth of that. It's just immediately, so you don't have to pull more. And you have all that, or a jig bag from Honor, or you have 2 hours lesson with me. You have the choice. So now, okay, a question now about today again, and everybody can play, but only the answers from Stoyan, Laurence Froissart, Alexander Marinov, Mireille Dugard, Herminio, Elise Finch, and Liz Finch. So I will make a simple question that everybody can understand, even the people who are French can understand. What is the nationality of Petar Maric? What is the nationality of Petar Maric? And the first one to answer on the chat is the super finalist from the week, and he will go to the super final. I'm waiting the time that my voice arrives to your computer or telephone. Saludos, Facundo Quiroga, Argentina. And it's Alexander Marinov from Serbia. No, he wrote Serbia, and he's not from Serbia, he's from Bulgaria. Okay, it's Marinov. Bravo. Marinov, you are the first selected for that week. So, we will now live with some Serbian music, and Petar Maric is calling me, but no, I will not answer now. I found one video absolutely sensitive. I will myself not listen to it. I will go and change myself during the time, because I cry all the time when I listen to that music from Balkan for many reasons. And but I will let that video for you. Okay, see you tomorrow if you want from 11 to 12 for the French version, and tomorrow night. No, tomorrow is Sunday. See you on Monday. Goodbye. Alexander Nikolic Brasic and his group. You will see it's
Nemoj žaliti.